Well, I think we all know that Vince McMahon should be very terrified of AEW and Impact Wrestling. Considering the fact that they are working together, I kind of figured this was going to happen, but I'm not surprised that Vince McMahon is never going to realize that some of his decisions are very questionable in terms of booking and letting go of certain people in the wrestling business. I guess that's just how it is nowadays. So let's just jump to the video.
Yesterday, I made a video about Sting's perfect debut on AEW Dynamite this week. But today, we need to talk about this moment.
Don Callis has the microphone. Oh, good God.
Yeah, there's some impact there.
Well, Don should have stayed away from the ring, and I get it. I understand it, but my God. Oh, my God.
Right between the eyes.
Oh, my God, he knocked him out.
Well, that microphone.
Yeah, that ending was just kind of confusing to me.
This is not
But now I know why he did it.
One-winged angel. One-winged angel. Shoulders are down.
New champion.
With the help of his new manager, Kenny Omega defeated Jon Moxley in the main event of the show to become the new AEW World Champion. This solidified Kenny Omega's heel turn and crowned a new champion in the same process. That's not even the craziest part of the main event. As Omega and Don Callis were running away to their car, Alex Marvez quickly interviewed them, asking what just happened. And that's when Don Callis had this to say.
What's going on? What the hell's going on here?
Find out this Tuesday night.
Tuesday? Dynamite's on Wednesday.
This Tuesday, Impact Wrestling on Access TV. Me and Kenny will tell you all about it, Marvez.
What the hell? We've just been jobbed. We've been screwed big time here.
Yeah, like I said, that ending was kind of confusing.
Guys, for a split second, I thought that he meant that they were going to explain their actions on AEW Dark or NWA Shockwave for whatever reason. It didn't make sense in my mind. I really did not put two and two together. But once he revealed that the new champion was going to show up on Impact Wrestling, I was dumbfounded. In order to have me be dumbfounded, you need to do something really crazy, and AEW just did that 2 nights ago with that bombshell of an announcement. As of right now, AEW is working with the NWA, AAA, and now Impact Wrestling. It is only a matter of time before Tony Khan has a working relationship with New Japan, who already works with Impact Wrestling. AEW, New Japan, Impact Wrestling, and NWA could be working together. This is the biggest thing to happen in wrestling since 1996. I truly believe this could change the landscape of the business. Tony Khan tweeted about it weeks ago, and everyone laughed at his tweet, but now it all makes sense. The balance of power is really about to shift in the wrestling world. If these big companies can show that they can work together, WWE could be in some serious trouble. Think about the fact that they're
already in trouble.
Promotional work, a crossover pay-per-view that
they've been in trouble ever since,
brands across the world. The exposure of these promotions will only continue to grow across the globe. AEW is going to be able to acquire viewers from New Japan and vice versa. NWA and Impact are going to be able to only continue to grow from this partnership. Although the companies aren't too huge, they have good talent and will make things interesting in AEW. Talent will also be able to benefit from this as well. If these independent companies can grow, then working for a smaller brand wouldn't be so bad. WWE is able to keep these wrestlers despite their unhappiness because of these paychecks. Working for NWA isn't a well-paying job. Eddie Kingston even admitted that he nearly went homeless before signing with AEW, and that could all change in a matter of time. WWE might be losing some of their talent if this works out. Tony Khan is literally changing the way that the wrestling business works. In a way, he's kind of reverting back to the 80s, the most successful time of the business. Opening these doors is great for 2 major reasons. The first being that a wrestler who isn't showcased could work in Impact where they could get the needed time to develop their characters or get better in the ring. Let's take a look at an example.
Apparently the WWE is not doing that right now. He
hasn't been doing too much on TV in recent weeks, and so in this time away, he could work for New Japan. he has the chance to further grow in the ring and also work on his character. If it works out well, then he could become a bigger star and come back to wrestle in the upper card of AEW.
Just don't go to WWE.
So New Japan benefits by having fresh talent, and AEW benefits by having their talent become better. It is a win-win for both parties.
He looks so just like his
This would
father,
be very
bro.
similar to the territorial system that was in place before Vince McMahon took everyone out of business. The visionary mind of Tony Khan could become a serious threat to WWE. There is a chance that this could end the monopoly that is World Wrestling Entertainment. So I thought today would be the perfect time to answer the question: should Vince McMahon and WWE be terrified of this new AEW and Impact partnership?
Yeah, they should.
Perhaps you could give me some advice so that I could overcome my turn off.
The short answer to this question is no. Vince McMahon and WWE should not be terrified of All Elite Wrestling. Although this does sound very promising for the future, right now it really won't affect WWE. Raw averages about 1.6 million viewers a week. Although NXT is the weakest of the three brands, we should still consider the average number of 600,000 viewers a week. And then SmackDown's been consistently getting around 2.2 million viewers. In total, WWE is looking at about 4.4 million viewers a week. Those are some great numbers for live television in this day and age. Aside from those numbers that are pretty good, we need to also take a look at the company's weekly YouTube views. This will really blow your mind. WWE generates about 280 million views a week. Yes, you heard that
Wow.
right. 280 million views a
Dang.
week. Those numbers are actually insane. In the last 30 days alone, they had 1.2 billion views. Just think about that for a little bit. To put this into perspective, AEW averages about 6 million views a week, which comes out to about 25 million views in the last 30 days. I was never great in math, but I know
That's
for
insane.
a fact that 1.2 billion is a lot more than 25 million. Nobody ever really talks about WWE's YouTube views for some reason. This is where people are watching videos nowadays. People don't watch live TV anymore. Yes, I know it's kind of sad, but it's whatever. You
That
gotta
should tell
move
you
and
something.
adapt with the time. WWE understands it. When talking about their ratings, I think it's important to take a look at that number as well. Having a 70-year-long advantage also makes it a tough mountain to climb for any competitors in the wrestling business. That's probably why Tony Khan decided that a partnership with other wrestling companies is the best way to try and grow at a rapid pace. I just think that WWE is so far ahead with their brand recognition, infrastructure, and their history that they just don't really have much to fear right now. However, they should worry just a little bit about this news. There are tons of companies that have fallen because of the lack of innovation and the consumers just eventually leaving. Toys R Us, JCPenney, and Blockbuster are all great examples. WWE clearly has the better talent, but I think it's a matter of working on their product that needs to be the major focus. I personally don't see WWE ever going anywhere, but you never know. So to reiterate, WWE should not be terrified, but they should be a little worried and keep an eye out for what's to come. This should be a fun ride for pro wrestling fans. And that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed.
Now that you think about it, it kind of makes sense a little bit. But in my opinion, I feel like Vince McMahon should always be afraid because it's undoubtedly this company is still not going to get better on its roots like it was before. But I will say this though, when it comes to SmackDown and certain characters, Roman Reigns is one of those people that you want to watch SmackDown every Friday because of his character change and the storylines and the writing and everything. But as far as like Raw and everyone else, I truly think this company is not going to get better anytime soon unless Vince McMahon changes his ways. Like you said before, nobody is watching Raw and SmackDown on TV, but they're watching it on YouTube. That should change. That should tell you something. And unless they come up with some other plans to get this company off the ground, this company is never going to change. Plain and simple.